As the Cubs head off to the playoffs, here's a problem about minor league baseball. It's a league with two 6-team divisions. Each team plays every other team in its division the same number of games at home as it does on the road. In addition, each team plays every team in the other division the same number of games at home as it does on the road. And the number of games played between teams within the division is greater than the number of games played between teams that are not in the same division, and both numbers are greater than 1, and each team plays 108 games. Since there are 5 other teams in a team's division, each team plays 5 times an unknown number of games at home and 5 times the same unknown number of games on the road. But in the other division, there are 6 other teams to play, so it's 6 times another unknown number of games at home and 6 times the same other unknown number of games on the road. So we get this equation. And the 5n is there twice because the first one represents home games and the second one represents road games, and the same with the two 6m's. Well, we started with the smallest possible number. Since both have to be bigger than 1, and the first number has to be larger than the second number, we have this equation. We do the math. 15 plus 15 plus 12 plus 12. Well, that only adds up to 54. So we're not close to 108 yet. So we up each number by 1, such that we're suggesting that each team plays 4 home games and 4 road games against each team in its division, and 3 home and 3 road games against each team in the other division. Once again, we do the math, and we're getting closer at 76 total games, but that's not 108. So we're going to try to up everything by 1 more time. So now it's 5 games at home and a road within the division, and 4 games home and road with each team outside of the division. And we're getting much closer. We're up to 98, not quite there, but say it's time for the 7th inning stretch.
Let me hear ya! Everybody! On 1.
And now, if we upped each of our 2 variables by 1, we might go over 108. So we're only going to up the number of games played with each team within the division up to 6. And we'll do the math. We'll leave the number of games outside of the division at 4 home and 4 on the road. And we do get 108. So we now know that n is 6 and m is 4. We're only concerned about games within the division. So that's 6 home games times 5 teams, 6 road games times 5 teams, or 30 plus 30, 60 games within the division. The answer to this week's problem of the week.